what is Gazebo Simulator in general, because Gazebo is not just a kind of a different simulator, but it is a simulator especially used for the robot operating system. And the Gazebo simulator that we are going to discuss in this particular video is going to be Gazebo Classic. I will also show you about Gazebo Harmonic. See, we have two Gazebo series. One is Gazebo Classic, which is actually end of life, which is EOL, and we have the other Gazebo series, which is known as Gazebo Sim, in which we have Gazebo Harmonic included. Okay, so for the sake of explanation, we are going to use Gazebo Classic, but I will also show you the demonstration on Gazebo Harmonic. Before that, we will install Gazebo in our system. So to install Gazebo in our system, the command is sudo apt install ROS humble Gazebo. Okay, and just put asterisk after Gazebo so that all the packages which are responsible for the Gazebo simulator will be installed. So after that, you have to just hit enter, type the password, and you're ready to go. Actually, it's already installed in my system, so it is not recommending me, but it's showing me the updates, new packages. I will just say N because I don't want the new packages right now. So just clear it. And we have some other dependencies as well, like sudo apt install ROS humble, then a Zacro asterisk. You have to install this package for the Zacro extension. Then we have a joint, put asterisk after joint, install it. Okay, it's saying to go for it. It's I will just put yes because it's a very lighter version, so it will get installed easily. Then it's sudo apt install ROS humble, sorry, robot. Yeah, put asterisk and then install the packages. Again, I will just put N because I don't want right now. And yes, you can install these packages. I'm not installing it right now because it is just updating. I have the pre-installed packages, so just make sure that you are getting these installations in order to get Gazebo. So now let's jump to the Gazebo environment. We are inside our folder, the mobile robot workspace, and where we have the src folder, and in that src folder we have the package which is squarobot underscore min underscore description. This particular package we got from the Fusion 360 software where we exported it. After going inside that particular package, you will get the launch folder. Okay, the rest of the things we have discussed about it, the UIDF and all those things, but we have to go inside the launch folder. Okay, and this particular launch folder, after opening this, you are going to get two launch files. One is the display.launch.py file and another one is gazebo.launch.py. The thing is, we discussed about the display.launch.py file where we were able to visualize the robot inside RVS2, right? And we have gazebo.launch.py file which will be used to launch the Gazebo simulator. But before launching that particular simulator, we will first of all open Gazebo. We will go through the basic Gazebo environment and understand about the environment. So for that, I have the Gazebo simulator here. I will open that. Okay, so this is the Gazebo simulator, right? Actually, this is a 3D simulator. You may have heard about other simulators or else animation tools at the same time which give you the 3D access like Blender or else other 3D softwares like VBots as well. So this is similar to that, but it is especially for robot operating system. So here is our 3D environment. It has the axis X, Y and Z as we had in the Fusion 360, and it is the simulator, so we can't design anything in this particular software. So just remember that particular point. You can add certain shapes if you want. You have other physics parameters, that lightning and all this stuff. You can just try out. The spotlight is there. This was the, I think so, point light. Yeah, direction light is also there. Okay, as per the direction the light changes. So likewise we have different things which are added inside Gazebo, we also have the scale option where we can just choose the shape and scale it. That is to increase or else decrease the size of the shape as per the scale. Okay, so likewise you can do certain things in the simulator, but we are more interested in order to simulate the robot. Okay, so let's simulate the robot inside Gazebo Classic. First of all, I will close this environment. Okay, without saving it, I don't want to save it. Now we will open the terminal. Here we have our terminal. Okay, after opening the terminal, I will just try to zoom it somewhat. Zooming will help us. Just go inside the workspace, which is mobile underscore robot. Then I will source the workspace. Say source install setup dot bash, and then launching it. ROS to launch. The name of the package was square robot main description. Then gazebo.launch.py, and we will wait for some time, like for the yeah. So the Gazebo environment is spawned successfully. That is, the robot is spawned in the Gazebo environment, and this is the same robot that we designed inside Fusion 360, and we are now going to simulate inside the Gazebo environment. So this particular session or else video was only about spawning the robot inside Gazebo, how you can add the robot inside Gazebo by just running the launch file. And by the way, if you want to see the launch file, you have to go inside VS Code, go inside the package, select the launch folder, open the gazebo.launch.py file, and you can see the dependencies which are important in order to launch the Gazebo environment. So this was for today's video. In the next video, we are going to see about the Gazebo plugins. So make sure that you watch that particular video as well. Till then, grow, learn, and explore together. Bye.